Rubik's Master here with the third video in this little series that's been going on for the past couple days, and that is I'm going to be doing some attacks on bases with these two platoons I was talking about yesterday. These platoons being an all Abrams platoon with some Cobras to handle defending troops, and an all Humvee IFV platoon with a few Cobras to handle defensive troops. Now, I ran a little bit of a test run on a daily raid and a couple other little bases, and I wasn't able to come up with anything firm, except that the Abrams may just serve a very, very specific role. Like, if there's more than 2 railguns, well, nobody ever has more than 2 railguns except for weirdos. But anyway, we all know bases have very different strategies. But let's see how this works out. Oh, before I get started on this, though, I would like to start something new that really gets you guys engaged with me on this channel. And an idea I had was doing a Thursday live stream where I pop in on the world map. We come up. I put out a sector I'll be popping into, and you guys can come attack me. Quote, show me what you got, and try out different strategies on me. We can try out different strategies on each other, and basically just have a good hangout time killing each other and learning new things. If y'all think that's a good idea, let me know. Let me also know a general time that works for people. I know that's going to be really hard to nail down, but it would be sometime in the early evening or night, that being Eastern time. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about that. I think that could be really fun, and if there's enough enthusiasm about it today on this video, we could even implement that starting tomorrow. But okay, so this base, we have probably one large group of helicopters coming from that, a tank, either a large group of tanks and a large group of S-13s, or either or, and infantry. So I'm going to try this. We can come in from over here relatively easily, I think. It's going to be, well, no, we can come in from over here. Maybe kind of tough to micromanage the units, but nope, we're coming in from over here. Definitely getting in range of that barrage turret. So we're going to try this with IFVs. Let's go for it. Thank you. Okay. Now, we're not going to bunch ourselves in as tight of a corner as we did last time. You know what? I'm tempted to... Whew! We're going to try it. That's going to be a large group of helicopters. I do not want to have to deal with that. It's going to be kind of an expensive repair, but hopefully it will be worth it. Woo! Mortarman! And I'm right back in range of those tanks. Is that everything? That's everything. Now, this could get kind of hairy, but we're going to try it out. Actually, let's see if I can destroy that one wall with my helicopters without being in range of the barrage turret. That may help me out a little bit. Alright, here we go. At this level, my Humvee IFVs may just not be powerful. I may just not have a physically large enough amount of them. That could be a very real concern. And there, my infantry guys are not even attempting to target that machine gun turret. They just target the nearest thing. That's pretty doggone awful. I don't want this base to be a complete and total loss. Alright, so that was pretty awful. That is one thing, I need to upgrade my platoon sizes, because with platoons of this small size, I really think it's just that I can't physically hold enough troops to have a better... I need a better health to damage ratio. I need a higher ratio. Well, higher on both counts. Both numbers need to be much, much higher. Alright, so let's try one more with the tanks. I am going to be kind of choosy with the tank one, because defending forces can play a large role. But we'll see how it works out. 6 items. Don't need those. May eventually. Useless to me. Meh. And I have max amount. Alright. Come on. Give me something good. Give me something good. Something good to attack. Oh, and let's see what this repair was. 4,700 for a pretty much destroyed platoon. Alright, so this is one of the ones I was saying would be really, really difficult, because it has 2 railguns, both of them powered, and another single large group of helicopters. So I'm going to skip that. Not one single large group of helicopters. Light vehicles in the barracks, no tanks. Machine gun turrets, 2 railguns. They're still just stacking on the DPS. But there's no mortar. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try this. We're going to see how it works out. Alright, so... Oh, wow, that's a lot of resources, too. I really want to win this. Oh, I should have looked at my strike and included a strike to kind of bolster my overall health. Alright, bring it, nerds. You know, I should have deployed my helicopters further down here and destroyed the barracks from the get-go, just to make sure, you know, just to even it up a little bit. Woo! Alright, let's pull these guys back so I don't accidentally wander within range of those machine gun turrets. Those are mortarmen. No! Turn around! Turn around! Okay, one more group of helicopters, and we're free and in the clear. Oh, wait, there's light vehicles coming. Humvees, I believe? Oh, Abrams! There were! There were! Well, that's disastrous. Oh my goodness. That's all she wrote. That helicopter's going to be the end of me. That's just genuinely awful. Oh my goodness. Because of a stupid misclick and lag, because my tablet is overheating like crazy, I lost that entire battle by a tiny little sliver of health on one helicopter. That entire battle, that's what that rested on. A tiny little misclick and delayed because of lag on my tablet. That's just, man, that ticks me off. Ticks me off so much. Well, that was crappy gameplay. That was just really crappy gameplay. That sucks. So, in practice, though, what I've learned about these two platoons is the IFVs are going to be more viable in a lot wider array of situations because of their ability to attack defending air troops. With defending helicopters, using an Abrams platoon, if your own helicopters are not able to take on that threat, you're not going to be able to accomplish what you want to accomplish. Because if the helicopters beat you, you're done. There's nothing you can do. Whereas the IFVs, they can attack that. They can even do, like, they can dance around infantry. And if need be, you can spread them out and they can take a little bit of a stand against tanks. Not too much, though. Wouldn't recommend that. Even against infantry, the IFVs were really shredded by the large groups of defending troops of infantry. So, I mean, probably the best plan for defense is just a couple, or for attacking is just a few Abrams and a bunch of Humvee IFVs. Let's fill up platoons with that. There's still no real dominating single troop, I guess. Abrams are ridiculously powerful. You see how fast it took out those other tanks, and in the test runs I did, they do destroy defensive turrets really, really quickly. They're good against infantry. Their strong point is light vehicles. That's what they're meant for, taking out light vehicles. But defensive turrets, they take out really quickly, and they can soak up tons and tons and tons of damage. So I would like to experiment a little more before I give a fine verdict on the Abram platoon. But as of right now, there's no single unit meta. Just mix your platoons and do your best. I guess that's what we really learned here today. But anyway, definitely let me know in the comment section below about the possibility of a Thursday live stream. That would be totally awesome to start doing. And until then, y'all have an awesome day.